welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be doing a purifying carpet and floor powder. So it's for house cleansings. It's like those ones that you buy at the store. You sprinkle on your carpet and then you vacuum it up. Mine you can do on carpets or hardwood floors and then just sweep it or vacuum it up afterwards. But they smell really nice and it's a really good added cleansing to your house when you're doing your house cleansings. So the things that you're going to need are 2 cups of baking soda, half a cup of salt. You're going to need essential oils if you want it. I'm going to be using lemon, which is part of my herbal correspondence. You're going to need some sort of jar. This is my jar. It's just a quart-sized canning jar that I've poked some holes in the lid, and then I normally put tape over that. And that's what I store it in. And then we just sprinkle it over the floors when we're cleaning. So the herbs that you're going to need is you're going to need some dried orange. This is just some orange. It was a leftover orange that I had, and I just dehydrated it and put it in my apothecary. You're going to need some rosemary. You're going to need some bay. And then for the lemon, I am using lemon essential oil. You could use different essential oil if you want, but this is what, I don't have any lemon on hand, so I'm just going to use the essential oil as my lemon in this recipe. And it'll make it smell kind of nice and fresh and clean. So basically all you do is you just mix all this stuff into your jar. So I have already measured out my 2 cups of baking soda. And I'm just going to add my half a cup of salt to that. And you don't have to be exact on this. This is just, it's just a carpet cleaner. It's not like you're going to bake it or anything. And I put that in there because this has a pour spout and I need to get it into this jar. So you can see that I already have stuff in here from last time. I'm going to go ahead and leave that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add everything to this, and then we're going to pour that into the jar. So here's my orange. And when you're enchanting this, you need to enchant it for cleansing and purifying. And you don't need a whole lot. And I normally just break it up. We don't want this to be really fine because we don't want to lose it through the holes and out onto the carpet. We kind of want it to keep infusing what we're doing. Whoops. You could put it in whole if your jar is big enough. I normally just break it up into larger pieces like that. Since this all has the same intention, I normally, as you guys know, I normally enchant each ingredient, but with this I don't. I just wait until the end and enchant the whole thing. I don't know why. I just don't feel like I need it. So here's my rosemary. And once again, we're not going to be chopping this or grinding this up either. We want that to go in there whole. And then the last one is my bay leaves. And I'm just going to put a couple. I'm getting low. I should get some more. And then the last is my lemon essential oil. And I have not used this yet, so it's brand new. And you just see fit however many you think that you need. Probably for this amount, probably about 30 drops. I didn't count that, but... Okay, so now I'm going to enchant this for cleansing and purifying and protection. And then you're just going to add it to the jar when you're done. Probably should have brought a funnel, but I didn't think about it. And it's that simple. You're just going to add, whoops, I put the wrong lid back on here. This lid goes here. And then you're just going to add this to your daily cleanings or weekly cleanings, however you do it. When you're going to vacuum, you're going to put this down first, leave it for about 5-10 minutes, and then you're going to vacuum it up. You can use this on hardwood floors as well. Just kind of sprinkle it over your hardwood floors and then make sure you sweep it up really well. You're going to want to give this a really good shake, but since I don't have any tape, I forgot to bring the tape out. I'm not going to do that because it'll make a mess, but give it a really good shake to where all of this ingredients is mixed up and you'll be able to see it. You can add more essential oil if you need it. If you want it to go off smell, then you can definitely choose a range of essential oils that fit your purpose and your need. But for me, it's just the intention. I think it's just fine. Like I said, just go ahead and you'll want to, if you're using something like this, you want to cover this with tape. And then when you go to use it, you'll take that tape off and then replace it when you're done. That's going to keep moisture from getting into it. If you have like a shaker bottle that you bought from the store that for like they put like, you know, red pepper flakes in or Parmesan cheese. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but Parmesan cheese, you know, they have those big shaker bottles. They also have ones that you can find at like the Dollar Tree that I think they're for sugar. I'm not sure. But anyway, they're the bigger bottles and they have the little holes in them already, just like a salt and pepper shaker. But I had this on hand already. It just took a screwdriver, tapped a couple holes into it, and it worked perfectly fine. You could do this with recycled jars from the kitchen. That would work really great for that. You know, something like this, which is a ragu jar. You just poke the holes in it and it'd be perfectly fine. So I hope that you guys like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.